I need an axe for all of these absolute raging douche canoes in the world. Hey, how about that? Shall we have this next to me now? I think we do, right? I think we need this. Do we need this? I think we do. God damn these people. Have you seen this? Have you seen this, guys? Cards. Pieces of cardboard are now racist. I'm alone. I hope you enjoyed that intro. If you want to know what that is, that's actually the prop to my film, Black Fields. So it is actually a working prop, i.e., it's a full-blown metal axe. It's for the lead in my film, my high-concept horror fantasy film, Black Fields. If you want to support it, you can. There's a link down below in the description box. I'm crowdfunding for it. But you should probably get your own props as well, guys, I think, to be fair. You're in for a chance of winning a prop, but I think you should get some because the world's gone absolutely nuts, and we're now... I mean, it's just clown world, isn't it, really? It is an absolute clown world. Wizards of the Coast has removed several cards from Magic the Gathering by stating very specifically that the card was actually racist. I can't believe that Wizards of the Coast would imbue a card with consciousness. How did you do it? Not only that, how did you do it, and how did you ensure that they weren't going to be racist when you did that? I simply don't understand. Oh my lord. You guys, it's almost difficult even doing a bit of a joke to this now. They've removed Faulty Towers from UK TV as well. Why? These people don't consume media. Who are you bowing down to here, Wizards of the Coast? Because they don't consume it. Who are you appeasing? Like, seriously, it's like these. It's just like everyone just turned into an utter moron now, and they're just like, oh, offense to everything. I don't understand the context, but offense. Like, why? So basically, what's happened here, right? Wizards of the Coast, because of everything that's happening in the world right now, and the like hyper reality we're in, they're just gone. These cards say black, delete. These cards say jihad, delete. I mean, the terminologies are real. Like, I mean, that like jihad is a real thing. Like, they've even removed one which is a crusade. Crusade's real. Like, what? They happened. What's going on? I don't understand. You know? Anyway, so let's check it out, right? In the wake of the protests surrounding the death of George Floyd, Wizards of the Coast has announced that they will be removing a number of images from the databases that are racist or culturally offensive. And I'll give them this. They've done it across the board. It's still stupid, though. It's still stupid, but I'll give them that. At least they did it across the board. So these changes were announced on June 10th, with Wizards of the Coast specifically addressing the 1994 card, Invoke Prejudice, stating that the card is racist. They said that the card itself was racist. How did you get the card to be conscious? This is some mind-blowing science. Or was it magic? I know, because you're wizards on the coast, aren't you? So, I mean, maybe it's magic. Maybe it's actual magic. Is it? No? And asserting that there's no place for racism in our game, not anywhere else. So, did you make it? Right, you made it, yes? Right, okay. So let me get this straight. You made a card that you're now saying is racist and that there's no place for racism in the game. But you made it. So did you make it with that context behind it? Did you? No. Then it's not racist, is it? You total turd blossom. Do you see what I mean? Like, how quick? Just bang, done, problem solved. No, it's not what it meant. All right then, no worries, cool. In a blog post they stated, today we will be changing the Multiverse ID and removing the Gatherer card image for the card Invoke Prejudice, originally printed in 1994. The card is racist. That's it, the card! Made even worse by the Multiverse ID, it was unfortunately codified with years ago. There's no place for racism in our game nor anywhere else. Don't put it in your game then. What bunch of scum. Invoke Prejudice's multiverse ID, as referenced in the update, was unfortunately codified as 1488, a number which is used as shorthand by white supremacists to reference the infamous racist 14 words declaration. I don't think. I mean, that's just coincidence, is it not? I mean, no. Apologising for the card and admitting that it should never have been published nor placed in the Gatherer, Wizard of the Coast asserted that we should have been better, we can be better, and we will be better. Did you make it with racist intent? No. Then you're not racist. It's like, it's actually that simple. There you go. You can't just say the term black is racist. Like, people just say white all the goddamn time. People say white boy this, white boy that. People say straight white this, straight white that, white privilege this, white privilege that. Like, just the term white is not racist. White privilege is racist. And if I said, well, you're a black something, then you could probably define that as being racist. But just because it has the word on it, not racist. Like, context matters. Like, what are you talking about? Idiots. And yeah, definitely some unfortunate elements there, but I wouldn't have even known that unless they said it. I wouldn't have even known that apparently that was some shorthand thing for white supremacists. I literally wouldn't have even had a clue. But now everyone does, because they made a big song and dance about it. And don't apologise. The people that complain about this don't consume your product. They don't consume anything. They literally want to take down capitalism. They literally want to take down everything in modern society. They do not consume. The blog post states, but to that point, it should never have been published nor placed in Gatherer, blah, blah, blah. And it just goes on, right? So the events of the past weeks and the ongoing conversation about how we can better support people of colour have caused us to examine ourselves, our actions and our inactions. We appreciate everyone helping us to recognise when we fall short. We should have been better, we can be better, and we will be better. Now, it's not just them, there's more. Just see what they've removed. Invoke Prejudice. So this is what they removed. If opponent casts a summon spell that does not match the colour of one of the creatures under your control, that spell is countered. How's that racist? Come on, behave. Like, Magic the Gathering has colours. Are you going to remove them now because it's racist? Cleanse. Destroy all... Like, again, it's unfortunate that now you can read into everything and go, oh, it's racist. Again, it's part of the universe. Like, there's certain elements there. Black, terminology in fantasy, black has, by and large, represented evil. And white has represented pure spirits, right? Like, in fantasy worlds. So there's nothing here that's deemed, like, that shouldn't be deemed racist. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. First strike. Because apparently stone throwing devils. Like, what? I mean, they literally look like devils. I mean, they are devils that throw stuff. Why has this been removed? Ah! Oh my god! Pradesh gypsies. What? Because you can summon some gypsies? You're going to remove that because it's culturally offensive? Gypsies don't care about this. They don't give a shit. What are you talking about? Jihad. It's an actual thing. Jihad is an actual thing. So they're using, like, correct terminology. Just wait, Hellraiser Jihad, the Nightbreed crossover, is going to be deleted now. Imprison. Why? So you can't be imprisoned in Magic the Gathering anymore. For fuck's sake. Crusade. White creatures get +1/+1. I mean, am I living in a bubble here? Like, am I just being an idiot? Seriously. These cards have since been replaced in the database with, we've removed this card from our database due to its racist depiction. It's so dumb. These cards will also be banned in all sanctioned tournament play, though no official date for their ban has been given. It's so dumb. There's much more work to be done as we continue to make our games communities, blah, 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 always inclusive. You're making it inclusive to the people that don't pay you. What a great way to end the week, eh? Check it out though, guys. Love to hear your thoughts. It's just garbage. They close with, we are starting a review of every card we've printed This first pass isn't meant to be an exhaustive catalogue of every problematic card in Magic's history, and we will continue to take action on similar cards in the future. Don't stop buying stuff. They're just going to delete it and render it pointless anyway. You should give a refund, Magic the Gathering. You won't, but you should. Because now people can't use those things that they purchased. Context matters. Believe it. And before you allow anyone to keep parroting this nonsense of only certain ethnicities can understand all of this, Google Barbary pirates and the Barbary slave trade. I think you'll find it fascinating. Very, very, very fascinating. I encourage everyone to do a good history lesson before it is erased, because it doesn't match the current narrative. Anyway, take care.